Ok, gente, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo les va? Yo espero que muy bien y sin tanto calor como yo.
Whoa,
Pero,
whoa, whoa. Wait. Yes?
no, I'm making the presentation in Spanish, so, sorry.
Perfect.
Ok, siguiendo. Acá es mi Samber, usando lo que sería la segunda entrevista de esta semana, la última. Y como siempre, con los mejores invitados, como dije. En este caso sería a quien en este momento todavía trabaja en el desarrollo de su bonitoide SweetieBot 2560. Master, now please introduce yourself in a better way that I made.
Sure, of course. Wait. I just have sound that's coming from a window I don't know where. I'll just close that. That. There we go. So, hello to everyone. I'm the creator of SweetieBot 2560, which is another homemade Sweetie Belle robot. Not the SweetieBot project, but another one. I started doing videos about her this year, but I've been building her for 4 years. And yeah, nice to meet you all.
Right, but the pleasure is ours. Uh, we're, we're very we're very happy to have you here. So let let's begin.
Yes, perfect.
I hope the people enjoy it too. Well, so let's begin. Um, First of all, Master, what do you think about My Little Pony? At least what you see until these years or Generation 4, for example.
Oh, that's a great question. Obviously, I really like Generation 4, else I wouldn't have built a My Little Pony robot. But I I discovered My Little Pony rather late for the fandom. I discovered the show in 2016 or 2017. And yeah, I really liked it. I followed Generation 4 very closely. And unfortunately, I, uh, I, uh, I had more and more work to do when Generation 5 started to come out. So I had less time to actually follow Generation 5 closely. But the beginning I saw, I rather enjoyed. I still think I prefer Generation 4, but I'm uh, I'm sort of curious as to where Generation 5 will be heading. But yeah, unfortunately, I haven't have time to check out the last stuff of Generation 5, so I'm not as invested into it as I was for Generation 4, which was really a huge hit for me.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Uh, so just yeah, this is a more personal question. So you began to look to My Little Pony because you wanted to know more about this pony, this the pony that SweetieBot came from, SweetieBot.
Ah, uh, that's a good question. So, would you like first to know about my SweetieBot or about the inspiration in general?
The inspiration in general.
Okay, that's actually a great, a funny thing. Is obviously the inspiration was at first from Friendship is Witchcraft because that's where SweetieBot came from at first. But I didn't discover that in the right order. The first thing I discovered was the SweetieBot project, which is a team of Russian engineers who are building their own SweetieBot, which is way more professionally built than mine. And they've been building it for a while now. So I discovered them first, and I was really captivated by their project. I already liked the character SweetieBelle, so I was like, I wonder how far I could go just on my own by learning learning everything myself, and that was 4 years ago. So that's the SweetieBot project is the inspiration for my own SweetieBot. It doesn't come from the show directly, nor the parody. I discovered I discovered Friendship is Witchcraft after the SweetieBot project.
Okay, thank you. Of course, what do you think about the pony herself, SweetieBelle?
Obviously, I like her a lot. I like the Cutie Mark Crusaders a lot. I think there are. Well, it's hard picking a favorite pony. Obviously, I'm biased towards SweetieBelle. Know that I spent 4 years building my own, but I really like how they evolved all the Cutie Mark Crusaders in the show. My favorite character in the show is not a pony. That's why I'm avoiding the hard "What's your favorite pony?" Question. So I don't have a favorite pony per se, but yeah, obviously I liked SweetieBelle very much before starting to build one. Though Scootaloo was probably my favorite Cutie Mark Crusaders before I built my own SweetieBelle. But now it's SweetieBelle 100% among the CMC and possibly among the ponies in general.
Okay, there's the answer. Thank you. Okay. By the way, what do you think about the Equestria Girls?
About Equestria Girls.
Equestria Girls, yeah, right.
Yeah. Okay. I enjoyed it. It was less of a hit with me than Generation 4, but might probably also because there was less Equestria Girls than Generation 4. I especially liked the later movies and the episodes with crossings between the human world and the pony world, where the world intersected most. I really liked the episode with where Starlight Glimmer came to the human world. But I really enjoyed Equestria Girls as well, the series in general.
Okay, thank you for the answers. Okay, for changing the subject now, the matter, the artist of Belguero send you greetings. This is hello to SweetieBot creator.
Hello, Apple Giro. Nice to meet you.
He's a great artist, by the way. And I'm a partner here in Pony Latino too. Okay. Let's keep going. And change the like I just said. Master, please tell tell about what you do.
Yeah.
Inside and outside the fandom, Ronnie, please.
Whoops. So what do I do in the Brody fandom? Did I catch that right?
Excuse me, sir?
Yeah. So what do I'm not sure I understood the question properly. Was it what do I think of the pony fandom, or what do I do in the pony fandom?
What you do inside and outside the pony fandom.
Oh, right. Yeah. So I can say I won't say too much about my life outside of the Brony fandom, but obviously building SweetieBot takes a big part of it. And let's just say I can say I work as a teacher, but I won't go into much more detail than that. It helps to have lots of holidays to build to work on SweetieBot. But yeah, so the inside of the Brony fandom is I'm starting to get known in the conventions I went to as the guy with his own SweetieBot, which obviously outside of the SweetieBot projects there aren't that many people that carry a robot, a pony robot around. So that's sort of what I do and what I'm also what I wanted to do in the Brony fandom and in life in general. I always wanted to create, to be someone creative, and to sort of have my own project, my own ideas, and just do what I liked to do. And yeah, building my own unicorn and getting her upgrades, getting her crazy features like bubble guns, headlights, create wheels that allow her to drive in any directions. Really is. I started from wanting to just try what I could, to see what I could do by building a SweetieBot. But yeah, little by little, I really started to give my own SweetieBot her own personality, her own features that were less about making jokes about friendship with witchcraft or wanting to make the best, a realistic pony or something else, but more about how could I make what would a robot straight out of a cartoon look like in real life. And that obviously led me to add some wheels, because cartoon robots often can drive around. That obviously led me to add the bubble gun. That also led me to want to make her fly, which is the latest project I revealed. And yeah, that's really what the direction I took for my work in the Brony fandom and my main personal project in general, which is obviously SweetieBot. How can I make stuff that could be worthy of a cartoon, that you would expect from a robot in a cartoon, work in real life without facing too heavy or too many constraints? That was sometimes hard to avoid. One of my recent additions was to give her an animated mouth with an electronic ink display. And I spent weeks and weeks of my summer to get that working, because there was some problems with the code, and the displays were very fragile. I broke a few of them. But in the end, I ended up getting it to work, and I'm really, really happy to see a robot that literally has a mouth you would expect from a cartoon robot, which is animated like in a cartoon. And that's sort of the spirit and the ambition I want for myself and for my sweetie in the pony fandom and in the internet and in life in general. That was a long answer.
Okay. Sorry. Ready. Wow. Lots of details just here.
Yeah.
Very, a little bit difficult to process. How? I guess to say. No. Okay, Master. Well, with the list. You know. Just to say, Master. The SweetieBot 25 City herself had a lot of sample programs and devices you had to use, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, of course.
Okay. No.
Yeah.
Keep going, please.
Okay.
So
Hmm.
for now, I I will
Yeah.
question a little bit, a bit more,
Okay.
a bit less weak. So only for the videos. For example, what do you use to re, to record? For example, to record to edit the video. To
Oh, yeah. Okay. So to record a video, I used to use my well. I at the start of the year I used my phone, which was uh, a Samsung phone. So it had a recent Samsung phone, so it had a pretty good camera. Um, that um, that is still the phone I'm using, even though it got problems with other things. The camera still works fine, so I had to change phones for my daily life. But I still use this old phone to record, and it's my main tool to record videos with a quality I find good. Though last video had a resolution problem because I selected the wrong one. But I also invested in two cameras this summer. I got a 360 degrees camera, which I showed a little bit on my next video, and the previous video was recorded. The one about charging was recorded with this 360-degree camera as well. And I also bought a small, very small action camera, which I also showed in the charging video, which is an Insta360 Go 2 and is about the size of a thumb. And so I haven't been able to really try it fully yet, but she can be attached to SweetieBot's head and be used to record fun videos either from her point of view or from very small complex angles. So I think with these three cameras, I have a I'm pretty satisfied of the options they give me to either record a good shot from a fixed point of view with my phone, to record the whole scene and then being able to reframe it or play with the focus with the 360-degree camera, and record things from her very own point of view with the very small camera. And for now, that's the only that's the main and the only three things I used to record. So hi as well, Luis David. Thank you. And yeah, it's the evening for me.
okay, thank you, Master. Magic Pink Horse angry this too. So, well, let's go. Aside from the SweetieBot project, there's something else that inspires you to make this SweetieBot of 2560, sorry.
All right. So yeah, the SweetieBot project has inspired me in many ways. The first inspiration was obviously I discovered their robot and then wanted to build my own. But I also joined their Discord server this year. Believe me, there's plenty. There's plenty of things I'm not able to do well. That's what I'm heading towards. The main difference actually, I joined their Discord server this year, and that was also a big source of inspiration and motivation, because the very first video I did, the one I did in January, was actually first uploaded just to show what my SweetieBot could do to the people on the SweetieBot project Discord server. So at first I didn't even think about really publishing it on YouTube for everyone. It was made public on YouTube, but I just intended to share it with the SweetieBot project team. And then obviously I had plenty of time where I had the occasion to talk with members of the SweetieBot project about my sweetie, about their sweetie, and either look for solutions to problems, talk about possible solutions to problem, just get encouragement, give encouragement, as well as I'm not finding the word in English. As well as just giving, taking, sharing ideas and checking, sort of reality checking them, seeing if they could work, they could not work, potential problems and solutions. They're also they are very nice guys, and I have a lot of fun chatting with them. Unfortunately, I've been so busy these last months. I had a hard time writing on their Discord server, but I'm really impressed by these guys and the level of engineering that they're managing. And I'm far from being able to build something like what they're doing. I know from the discussions I had with other. I know from the discussions I had with many people. Many people find my SweetieBot very impressive, and I'll agree. I'm very happy and proud of what she's becoming, but there is still a world of difference between what I'm going for and what the SweetieBot projects are going for. I'm building a remote control puppet, which can do lots of stuff and lots of very showy stuff, just to sort of act in front of the camera, and that's most of what I'm focused on. While the SweetieBot projects are really building. They're not. They're building a robot that aims to really be capable of doing stuff on its own, like walking on its own and going from point A to point B on its own without human intervention, and talking as well autonomously. So they're really hoping to get their robots some artificial intelligence, obviously not making it conscious, but getting it able to interact with its environment and people that it's meeting. And that's something that's way beyond what I'm capable of doing. Basically, my SweetieBot for now is a remote controlled car shaped like a unicorn with a bubble gun and a mouth. That's impressive, but that's nowhere near the level of complexity the SweetieBot project have achieved with their own robot. And I'm definitely inspired by some of the things they are building into their robot. I'm hoping I'll someday get my Sweetie articulated legs as well. But there's plenty of things that they're doing that I'm just admiring it, but that I consider to be out of my capabilities, and that I'm also not really interested in pursuing for now, because it's not like all the smart features really impress me, but it's not what I'm going for my own SweetieBot. And also, hi, I don't think I said hi to Magic Pink Horse, so hi to Magic Pink Horse. And I am if you allow me to answer a few questions from chat.
I will get the time later for that. I know the
Okay,
question.
perfect. Perfect. So I'm writing down the chat's question, and I will answer them later. Perfect.
Right. Well, no worry. Okay, let's go. Going. if you have the resources to make another project, and another big project, sorry, and with resources, I refer to to have people, money, and time. What do you want to do?
Yeah, right. So that's a really good question. Honestly, that's one of the big challenges I'm facing right now. Is I have way less, I have way more time to work on SweetieBot now. Well, I had way more time this after the summer holidays than before the summer holidays, because I had a full-time job before the summer holidays, and now I only have a part-time job. So I'm really glad about that, and honestly, I'm really glad about the time I would have to work on SweetieBot, and that's the big problem. I'd love to only be able to live off time and to not having to care about financial stuff. But unfortunately, the parts, the spare parts, and the components still cost money. I still have to pay my car, my bills, and my rent. So I'm sort of an in between right now, where I don't really want to look for a higher working rate, because that would give me much less time to work on SweetieBot. And let's be fair, that's what I love doing. One of the things I love the most to do in my life. So to me, clearly, time is most important, and I'd hate to. I won't give away my time for money unless I absolutely need to. Clearly, time is the most valuable things to me. I hope that answers your questions.
No. You answer it. Sorry. Okay.
No worries.
Okay. Keep going. Uh, let's change the subject again.
Yeah.
No, Master. What do you think now about the Brony fandom?
That's a good question. So that's a question that's both hard and easy to answer. Because I can only talk about the part of the Brony fandom I know. So I haven't followed too much the entire state of the Brony fandom, just like I haven't followed too much the Generation 5. But I can say from what I've seen in conventions. So the two conventions I went to this year were Galacon in Germany and Epona Fest in Italy, as well as what I've seen from comments from my videos and others' videos and so on. I'm really pleased with the Brony fandom I met, because I've always been impressed how supportive it was. The comments under my videos are always amazingly positive and supportive. The reactions to I get to SweetieBot, and to even the reactions I see to other people having difficulties are very supportive and heartwarming. That's also something that really impressed me at Galacon, because my SweetieBot unfortunately was very, very broken at Galacon. Her neck was broken, her wheels, her motors didn't work, so I had to carry her around by hand and then tow her with a charging cable for the entire convention. Her neck was just broken on her back the whole first day. So really, I had SweetieBot was mostly not working at Galacon, And even then, people were amazingly nice. Bronies were super nice, super understanding. They were very supportive. They gave me plenty of encouragement. So, and that was the same at the Epona Fest with the stuff that didn't work. That's even the same now with the comments I'm seeing in the chat. So yeah, I obviously haven't met the whole Brony community, and I haven't followed many of the. So I've heard about a few actualities that I haven't followed at all, both positive and negative. But from what I've seen and the part of the Brony community I've met, I'm really really impressed by their support, their supportiveness, and their understanding, their I'd say their friendship. They're really really friendly.
Master, very very beautiful answer, and thank you for sharing your experience in the convention.
Thank you.
Well, let's go. Sorry, a minute.
Yeah, no problem.
Other than the fandom, are another the franchises, for example, or series that you follow?
So is there something? Who am I following in the fandom, right?
No, another series, for example, that you follow.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Okay, so that's not My Little Pony. That's a very good questions. I'm I so I let me think about that for a second. Oh, sadly, I haven't had much time to follow anything recently. So I told it for My Little Pony G5, but it was the case for most stuff as well. Most of my time this last month have been going either towards SweetieBot or towards my work. So I haven't had much time to entertain myself with a TV show, but I have been following Miraculous Ladybug, which I enjoyed as well, though not as much as My Little Pony. I have also on a more, so it's less of an animated TV show, but I've always also been a fan of Doctor Who, the British TV series. And since we're talking about the stuff that came out recently, but I haven't been able to follow, I'm a big fan of science fiction, so Doctor Who, but also other movies about science fiction. And I've been a really big fan of season 1 of the Loki TV series by Disney, but I haven't had time to even start season 2 yet. So that's a small glimpse into the stuff I like, but yeah, I'm having a hard time keeping up to date even when new stuff is coming out.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. Okay, and there's some community, and with community
Yeah.
I refer to, for example, a Facebook group or a Discord server or a forum where you like to participate, you get part to.
Oh, that's again one of my big. Unfortunately, that's one of my big weaknesses. Is I really quickly lose track of time, and so I have some Discord servers I really enjoyed being onto, but I actually have not posted anything on them for months. Same for some online communities. The one server where I have been active until 1 or 2 months ago was the SweetieBot Discord server project, and I think this server, the Discord server for the SweetieBot project, is my favorite server. I really enjoy, well, obviously talking about RoboPonies and talking about the various stuff they are building. I am building. Some other members of the server are being dig as well, because many people who are building something for them also are on the SweetieBot Discord server. So I'd say that's probably my favorite community to be on. Outside of my own comment section, of course, which I always really enjoy, but obviously since it's feedback on the work I do, I'm a bit biased about that. But yeah, the SweetieBot project Discord server is really an awesome place to be in, and I'm quite sad I haven't had time to be more active on it these last few months. I really hope I'll be able to get back on it and be more active during the winter holidays. These guys are really great.
Okay, thank you. Cool. Okay. Answering the obligatory question.
Yeah.
What country are you from?
What country am I from? That's a good question. So I saw one of the commenters ask whether I was French, and that's true. No, that's not true, but it's true. My accent is French. I actually come from Switzerland, as is hinted at by SweetieBot's license necklace. Her necklace license place, where there is a small Swiss flag, because I parodied a Swiss license plate, but replacing the flag of the region with an equestrian flag. I'll be able to show that license plate later if you want. But yeah, I come from Switzerland, and from the French-speaking part of Switzerland. So my accent is definitely a French accent.
Sorry, master.
Yeah.
What? Can you say again what country are you? Sorry.
Switzerland. The Switzerland has a German-speaking region and a French-speaking region and an Italian-speaking region, mostly. There's also a small part that talks in a regional language called Romanche, but I come from the French-speaking part of Switzerland, so it's on the west of Switzerland.
Wow, that's cool.
Thank you. Yeah, I live near the lake. As you can see from my profile picture, which was taken just in front of the lake.
Wait. By the way, that's a very interesting detail, as you said, about the SweetieBot neck.
Yeah, of course.
And well, this is a more personal note. I found a lot of Europe. I finished interviewing European people around the years.
Oh.
So, well, that's another good surprise, I have to say.
Excellent.
Thank you. But okay, let's keep going. But,
yeah.
Do you have something to say about the random brandy there in Switzerland?
About the brownie fandom?
Right.
So yeah, well, I have something a bit unfortunate to say, is that it's way less present. There is a brownie fandom in Switzerland. I am as well on their Discord server, and I haven't had the occasion to join them at a meeting yet, but I hope I'll be able to one day. But yeah, there is a Swiss brownie fandom. I have been able to meet some of them in both Galacon and Eponafest. But unfortunately, Switzerland is way smaller than most other European countries. That means the Swiss brownie fandom is way smaller than most other European countries' fandoms as well, and that's also mean I went to a Swiss pony convention actually in 2017, 16, 17, I can't remember, before I built my own SweetieBot. And it was a lot of fun, but yeah, sadly it was a really small convention, and it didn't have the international status of Galacon or Eponafest. Plus, unfortunately, everything is very expensive to organize in Switzerland. So that's the sad thing about the brownie fandom for me, is they seem to be just as great as the rest of the brownie fandom I've met, but there aren't many regional pony events outside of this. There are meetings of their community, and I hope I'll be able to attend someday. But there aren't any more Swiss pony conventions or large events like there are in other European countries, and that's just the sad thing, because I'd love to be able to attend a small convention near where I live and not having to travel several hours to go in a neighboring country, which is really great to be there. But yeah, the trip is always a bit tiring. So the Swiss brownie community, to sum up, Swiss brownie community very nice, but also rather small, and so less opportunities to organize large events in Switzerland.
Oh, okay. So as a Julian Brownie, and then sorry for the fandom there. So anyway,
No problem. I still go to conventions around around Switzerland. So I met many of them at Eponafest. I met many of them at Galacon, and yeah, it's a pleasure meeting them there. And I really hope I'll find time to join them at one of the meetings. So not everything is lost, but it's also my own fault for my lack of time these current months, and yeah, I'm hoping I'll be able to join them more, but for now I haven't been able to, and they're still really great to hang out with. So it's not I'm sad that there is not enough of a big fandom. It's yeah, I'm sad I'm not able to do more stuff and to join them more with my schedule.
oh, okay.
But yeah, thanks you.
That's good to know. That way. Okay. No. So, what do you want to say to the people who want to be like you, to want to make this same thing like you? Sorry.
So that's a really great question, actually. I want to say them two very I want to say two very opposite things. I want to say go for it, and at the same time don't go for it, because well, I want to say go for it, but wait before going for it blindly, and maybe don't immediately try to build the same SweetieBot as I did, because there are my goal, well, one of my goals, my main goal is to make people smile with my SweetieBot. But my one of my secondary goals is to make electronics and amateur robotics more accessible. So I ambition to make tutorials in the future about how to build, how various parts of my SweetieBot work, how you can build them, how and to make I'd really like to make my SweetieBot open source someday. But yeah, there are also many things that I have not been that I've taken months to learn how to do, and that would have taken way less if I had a tutorial at my disposal. So I'm hoping to be able to start making these tutorials hopefully next year, so I can help people who want to do to make their own creations come to life, to give them an entrance door, to give them access to what I learned over the years. But yeah, starting from zero like I did is unfortunately I was very lucky as well to get stuff that worked for my first very basic SweetieBot versions, because if I had met a large difficulty when I first was developing SweetieBot, I probably would have given up early on. So jumping on building a SweetieBot while without prior knowledge is a really big trap. It could be really rewarding. It was for me. Yeah, it could be really thrilling and enjoyable, but some of the bugs I've had to fix this year and last year were really a nightmare to fix. And if they had happened to me during my first year of making SweetieBot, I probably would have just given up. So hopefully, I'm to the people who want to build polyrobots like me. I want to help you. I want to give you the tools that I had to figure out myself. I hope I'll be able to do it. If you want to try to build one, go for it. But yeah, be prepared to face difficulty, and know sometimes it's really a pain figuring out how to fix stuff on your own. And my advice, if I had to give one right now before being able to share some of the stuff I've learned, would be, if you encounter something that doesn't work, and you can't figure out why it's not working, maybe try to go around the problem and make it work in another way. That's actually exactly what I did at first. My very first prototype for SweetieBot had articulated legs, and these articulated legs obviously didn't work because that's very hard to get working. So that's one of the times I could have given up if I had tried and tried again to make these articulated legs work. But instead, I just decided to put her on wheels, and that's probably one of the things that saved my my SweetieBot, is that I was able to get her walking by making her have wheels instead of not succeeding in getting her legs to work. And that would be my advice. If you're encountering a problem and you can't figure out how to fix it while you are beginning to learn, maybe try to find a way around in order to not get discouraged by something that could be really hard to fix.
Very good work, Master.
Thank you.
I hope the best for you for this project.
Thanks. Best to you as well.
Thank you. Well, we hope. Okay. Before we follow the review.
Yeah.
have to ask to the people here. Ah, in English first, in Spanish later.
Yeah.
Please, people, make question for this master, this SweetieBot Nativity owner, creator. He have a lot of questions
Yeah.
to you respond, please. Ahora en español.
Yeah,
Por favor, pregunten muchas cosas al creador de SweetieBot 2560. Seguro puede responder cualquier cosa. Y yo voy a traducir las preguntas, por supuesto. Ok.
Amazing. So yeah, there were already a few questions I could answer to. Speaking of, if you as you said it in Espanol, and someone asked before if I was French. I'm gonna, if you agree, say it in French as well. So, si, amazing. So, s'il y a des personnes qui ont des questions et qui parlent français, vous pouvez les poser en français. But yeah, anyway, to come back to English, I'd say so I already replied to the question about my language. I saw as well there's the discipline commitment that I have with the project. Thank you first for your encouragement, and I'd said that that's one of the paradoxes I've learned is that I have a really big commitment to making my SweetieBot work, but in order to achieve that commitment, I often take shortcuts, which sometimes help giving her personality, like I said before, giving her wheels instead of articulated legs. And that's I have the commitment to getting her working, but I often just forget about something that's not working and try to make it work another way, and that's one of my secrets to get her working. It might not work for everyone, but it did for me. And that's also part of why my SweetieBot is more agile than the SweetieBot from the SweetieBot project. Is the wheels help a lot, because first I have to say the wheels work now, but over the last 4 years, they might have worked for maybe 2 to 3 months over 4 years. Most of the times, the wheels had serious problems, and they often break. They broke a lot over the years, and that's sort of the wheels actually are a great example as to why I sometimes feel a bit of an imposter syndrome. Is I managed to get my SweetieBot way more agile and way more reactive to move around, way easier to move around as well than the SweetieBot from the SweetieBot project. But getting the wheels to work at the end of legs was a real nightmare sometimes. But getting something on wheels to be agile and to go quickly, especially, is way easier than getting something that walks to go quickly. To make my Sweetie go quicker, I just have to increase the speed of the motors and maybe even get better motors, and she will go quicker. In order for the SweetieBot project to make a pony that would be as quick as mine, they would have to basically program it to be able to gallop, and it's not for nothing that Boston Dynamics sell a robot that can do it for close to $100,000. It's very, very, very hard to program something that walks, and programming something that drives is way easier, and thus leads impressive results quicker, but there's considerably more work behind the SweetieBots project walking algorithms than behind my own Sweetie's wheels. So thank you for the compliment, but yeah, it's not reflective of the work I put in my SweetieBot versus the work of the SweetieBot project put in their SweetieBots working. So yeah, if there are any more questions, I'm ready to answer them.
Don't worry. Probably they will they will make question. But anyway, I have my own question too. So
Yeah, wonderful. Let's go then.
okay. First of all, about the generation 5, a little question. About the protagonist, there's someone of them do you call your attention and you want to.
So among the protagonists of Generation 5.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good question. I think at first, my favorite character was in the movie, my favorite character was Izzy Moonbow, and she's probably still one of my favorites of Generation 5. But the one that caught my attention and the one that also I was sad not to be able to follow more because I lacked time, because I've only seen a few episodes with her. I'm really, really curious to know where there are probably questions that I'm asking myself that are already answered by the show, and I managed to not get myself spoiled. But the character that caught my attention the most in these last seasons was probably Misty. I'm really curious as to what they're going to do with her character and how she'll interact with the other characters. But yeah, I think the character that caught my attention the most in Generation 5 is Misty.
Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, going. SweetieBot 2560. Why?
Yeah.
Why this? They don't have this name.
Why the name? That's actually, yeah. So that's actually something I can show if you want. I just need to wait. I'll just need to see if I can move her a bit. So I need to turn her on. But basically, in short, it's the whoops. There we go. So I'll try to grab my webcam and to pass it somewhere that's easier to see. Hopefully the cable is long enough. But yeah, so I don't know if you can see well. I'll try to enable my camera. I hope we'll see it.
Me second to show it to the public too.
See, oops. So I don't know if you can. Oh, my webcam is loading, but wait. Let me try again. There we go. So as you can see, I'll do a better shot of Sweetie after. But if I open her, the 2560 is actually from this motherboard right here, which her processor is called an Atmega 2560. So her name comes from her motherboard actually.
Okay, that's cool. No.
Thank you.
Thank you for showing the doing this side for you.
No worries.
SweetieBot. Okay, give me a second.
Yeah, my webcam is not that great, so and plus my webcam isn't that great, and I don't have a proper space to put her in front of the camera, sadly. So that was a bit hard to organize. But yeah, I'm able to show one or two small things. I can as well show another thing. Something I was talking about previously. If I can manage to get her. Whoops. So I just need to move her neck by hand because, as you know from last video, whoa! All right. Her neck just completely collapsed, so that's nice.
Ouch.
Yeah. There we go. That's better. Whoops. Anyway, I need to fix it. I need to replace the neck anyway, so that's not really a big deal. But the thing I wanted to show that I talked about earlier was, if I can get that camera. Yeah. So camera, and let's go. The thing I wanted to show earlier was her necklace, which has the Swiss flag on one side and the Equestrian flag on the other side. So as you can see, the Swiss flag usually has the Swiss flag on one side and the regional flag on the other. And that's why I did this parody. I replaced the regional flag with an Equestrian flag.
Wow. Okay.
So I think that's the first close-up of her license plate.
Okay. Oh, and by the way, she looked very cute in that angle.
Thank you. Oops. Wait, there we go.
Wait, give me a second. 90
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No problem.
I tried to fixing the.
Yeah. Sorry about the ratio of the camera changing the live.
All right. Well, anyway, you don't have to worry for the quality anyway. This transmission don't have a good. Only work with 30 FPS anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful.
So I want to question about first of all about a bit more about the SweetieBot project.
Yeah.
What's the question? First of all, do you receive some reaction from them from one of the team? By the way.
Did I receive? I'm not quite sure. I think there was a microphone problem when you asked what I received.
Sorry. If you receive some reaction from the.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
From the team. Sorry.
Yeah. Right. So they actually that was very great to see at the start of the year. They really liked my SweetieBot, which was also a relief because my SweetieBot is, as I said, way less advanced than theirs. But yeah, they were really appreciative about someone else building a SweetieBot, and about I really like their project, of course. And from what I heard, from what they told me, they really liked as well my project and the fact that I went in a completely other direction than them. And so yeah, we both have really positive reactions to the other SweetieBot. Yeah, another things was also the reactions to both success and failures. They were incredibly supportive when I had fallbacks and stuff that didn't work. I did my best to support them when they encountered difficulties or when they had shortcomings before a convention. So obviously I was way less able to support them than they were able to encourage me. But yeah, from both SweetieBots were really liked by the other I'd say team, but I'm a team made of one person, so yeah, the reaction were positive in both directions.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, they're really friendly.
Right. Okay. And by the way, what do you think about the studio project?
They're honestly, I can't really express that properly with words. Like I'm not exaggerating when when I say they're what they are building and what they are doing is really beyond my understanding for now. They are doing stuff that I I can't manage to understand. I just don't have the programming level and the programming knowledge to understand, really understand how what they're doing works. And yeah, they really impress me by their work. I'm almost sad that they're not getting more recognition, because they have been very active on their project and on their Discord server for this time, but and they have been attending to a few conventions, both Russian convention, and they've been to a Japanese convention this year. So they have made a few appearances, but their appearances of on like YouTube and Twitter and other Western social medias were more limited. Have been well less frequent for a few years, and I think that's a bit sad, because I've encountered at various conventions several people that weren't on their Discord server and didn't know how the SweetieBot project was going, and it's going well. I'm really glad for them that it's doing well and that they're making progress, but I can feel the the fact that less of the people I know about the SweetieBot project, or know about the current progress of the SweetieBot project, than they did back in 2017 when I first discovered them. And yeah, I find it really sad, because they're doing an amazing work, like a work that really impresses me, and that I'm honestly really supportive of them, and I hope they really manage to get to the point they want as quick as possible. Well, as easily as possible. And I'm a bit sad that they're not getting more recognition, because they're really doing an incredible work. And yeah, I'm the only thing I can say now is all the best for them, and best of luck for them. I've already told them that plenty of times on their Discord server, but this is my public wish support for the SweetieBot project. I really wish them amazing amazing luck and amazing development and success. And I'm really hoping they find time to share a bit more progress on like YouTube or other website, because I'd be really amazing. I'd find it really amazing to. I'd be the first one to comment on under their videos. So yeah, good luck to you guys.
Wow, very cool. That support to them. We hope they can be they can they can win the condition they deserve.
Yeah.
No, listen the subject. I want to talk a bit more about the convention too.
Yeah, of course.
You made presentation for there, for example, in the Galacon, right?
Yeah, I did a presentation at Galacon, yeah.
Okay. How are they? How people react to this to this presentation?
Really well, actually. That's also one of the facts. That's one of the things that made me really happy about going there. I was really worried about this presentation because it was the first time I would do live in front of an audience about SweetieBot. Plus, SweetieBot didn't work. So to be completely honest, the most jokes about SweetieBot being always broken and the whole the stuff that actually really made people laugh during the panel was improvised on the very morning of the panel because I had a SweetieBot that wasn't working and I saw joking about her joking about her unreliability. I found it was the only way that I found to make a working presentation despite the fact that she was not working, and people reacted incredibly well. They were very supportive. They were very impressed by everything. They congratulated me. They asked me a lot of questions. And yeah, it was really an amazing experience doing that panel at Galacon. I apologize if I took if anyone from the Galacon staff watches. I apologize if I took the room too long because many people wanted to ask me questions at the end and came up to the stage to talk about me a little bit, to talk with me a little bit about SweetieBot. So I left the panel room about half an hour after my panel was done. But yes, so it was definitely an incredible experience, and I learned a lot of things that I would do differently next time if I ever did. I hope I manage to do some more panels in the future, but I'd definitely do some things differently. But despite that, this panel went incredibly well, and it was really a pleasure to interact with people and to get their amazing reaction, their laughter, their smiles. That's it was like seeing how having the public react positively in front of you is really something that's unexplainable. It's a really wonderful feeling. So as well, thank you to everyone who listened to my panel at Galacon and had great reactions. It was awesome to give it thanks to every one of you.
Okay, that's good now.
Thank you.
Yeah, probably next panel they will be well, really good. Okay, so about us with about self.
Yeah.
First of all, what's your favorite upgrade you make for her?
All right. That's also something I can show actually. I think my favorite upgrades are two. For different reasons. So if I manage to turn the camera, yes, that's perfect. So the first favorite upgrade would be obviously the bubble gun, because that's unfortunately the bubbles are not inside, so I can't fire bubbles right now. But that's probably one of my favorite upgrades because of it exemplifies perfectly the fact that this is a cartoon robot. Because a bubble gun is exactly the kind of stuff that a robot would have in a cartoon for kids. And there is a joke that a running gag in the fandom that SweetieBot, the friendship is witchcraft SweetieBot, has a weapon system. So I was looking for how to do that in my Sweetie, but in a way that would be fun and enjoyable for everyone, and that wouldn't offend anyone. And I found the idea of the bubble gun. It was relatively easy to get it working because it's only like 3 servo motor. Oops, that was the wheels. It's only like 3 servo motors to get it moving in all directions, but it was relatively easy to get working, and it's an amazing effect because people don't really expect that, and it's a thing I haven't seen actually in many. I haven't seen many uses of bubble guns like that on the internet or on any other projects. So that's something I'm really proud of for the thing it represents. And then the other, whoops, I'm gonna have to get her hair out of the way. Wonderful. The second upgrade I'm proud of would be probably, so the head is going to be a little creepy because it's always a little creepy up close. Unfortunate. Whoops. Unfortunate. There we go. Oh, no, that's okay. The other things I'd say for the stuff is the mouth. The fact that the mouth can animate like that, and the fact that it's a display without light. I'm really proud of this one because it's also an incredible effect. But I'm proud of this one because it's one of the thing that took me the most development time, because getting this display to work as I wanted was really a nightmare. It was really, really, really complicated, and I'm really, really glad I managed to get it working in the way I wanted. I'm really proud of achieving this because it was. I'll take credit where I think I deserve some. I said before that my Sweetie was way, way, way simpler and way, way less complex than the one from the SweetieBot project. But I think this mouth is the time I got the closest to what they are doing as development work on a day-to-day basis, because I really had to get deep into the code, into the libraries, figuring out how it worked, why it didn't. Read the documentation of the seller. It was really deep. I had to go deep to get this display working, and yeah, I'm really proud of how it ended up turning out. So I guess those would be the two upgrades I'm proudest of on the SweetieBot that's currently working.
Okay, Master, thank you again for that footage. Incredible.
You're welcome.
Epic.
I'm glad I could show it.
Ay, okay. Give me a minute. Okay.
No problem.
Definitely the time limit. My last question.
Yes.
Is did you take the to make your video to SweetieBot to for example to make your videos, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see along the way some people look at you at this SweetieBot?
Well, so do people come to me because they see SweetieBot to tell me they have seen her on video?
Sorry. When you when you when you take SweetieBot to the
Ah,
forest.
yeah, right. Okay, so when I take her to make a video.
Uh, sorry. People from slide. My question is, if people from slide look at you when you took
Ah,
took her to the forest to make videos. Sorry.
yes, yes, yes. Okay, yes, I see that. Sorry, yeah, I first understood the question differently about Galacon, but yeah. So when I went to record the video, the last one and the previous one, I tried to go out in the forest because it was easier to record than than in my apartment because it's a way nicer environment and it's also much easier to keep my private life private by not recording where I live. But yeah, the first videos I recorded, the one with the bubble gun, was actually recorded somewhere almost no one went passed by. So uh, I hadn't anyone talk to me for this one. But yeah, the two last ones, the one about the flying unicorn and the one about the charging, both times there were plenty of people that walked by. Some just walked by without stopping. Some people were running, doing sports, and so they kept running by. But yeah, I had many people like for these two videos. I think I had 4 or 5 people stop as they were walking by and chat more or less with me about it. Some just say hello, asked what it was, and wished me good luck. But yeah, I had conversations with others that went from a few minutes to close to 20 minutes. So yeah, even people who don't really know My Little Pony, seeing a robo unicorn just randomly outdoors in nature, yeah, there are definitely plenty of people that stop as they walk by to chat a little bit and to ask what she is, how I built her, and so on. She definitely catches attention when I go outside to record.
Okay, that's good to know. Very uh, very well. Oh, I forgot another question. No, this is the last.
Yeah, no
Okay,
no
sure.
problems.
Okay, if this question is too confidential to dangerous, no, sorry. You don't need to answer it. Okay,
No problem.
okay,
Go ahead.
okay. This is very important. How dangerous are those are the balls and confetti guns?
How many?
How
I'm
da-
sorry.
how dangerous are the bubbles and confetti guns?
Ah, right. Okay, so actually, the bubble cannon is not dangerous unless it can't be dangerous for someone uh, for a human, but it could if I screw the tank the bubble tank badly and it leaks onto SweetieBot's secrets. It could fry some of her secrets, but it hasn't happened yet. So I always was careful to avoid that. So the bubble cannon could be dangerous for Sweetie if it leaks, but not for a human. Um, the confetti cannon is not dangerous if you're on the part that shoots the confetti. But I had one shirt that got damaged because it was too close to the intake of the fan, and the propeller that shoots the confetti was rubbing against the jacket and almost sucked the jacket into the confetti cannon. So the confetti cannon is dangerous, but if you are holding it and you're not careful about keeping a safe distance to the part that is taking in the air, because it's probably around I don't know exactly how much stronger it would be, but I'd estimate it's maybe 5 times stronger than a vacuum cleaner, and there is no protection against the blades of the fan. So the confetti is not dangerous, but I'd avoid getting my hand near the fan of the confetti cannon.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thank you for your answer.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So
That's also. Whoops. Sorry. That's also why I have not taken the confetti cannon at any convention. It's because it does has plenty of power.
okay, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, um, no, I have no more question. I think
All right.
they probably do. So okay.
Yeah. Thank you very much for the interview.
Okay, so let's end the interview. Master,
Yeah.
do you have any ratings? Something to say about the interview?
Well, it was very nice. I had a lot of fun. So thank you for that. And yeah, to conclude, I hope I'll manage to get SweetieBot flying before the end of next year.
Okay, that's all great. So yeah, don't worry.
But yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you too, because it's incredible again to have to interview someone who make this prodigy and to the fun running.
Yeah.
So, okay, like you said, probably we don't have a talking SweetieBot with the facility, but like all the upgrade is something we have in the future, like you said.
Yeah, I hope she talks before the end of the year. I'm not sure because the end of the year is coming very, very quickly, but I hope I can get her to talk during the holidays.
Okay, we just hope for that.
Yeah.
But anyway, thank you again. I hope you the best for you for the semester, working, and so well have an evening, master.
Thank you. Have an excellent evening, you too. And I wish you luck as well with everything you do.
Thank you, master. It's your time to make the best. So goodbye, master. Have
Goodbye.
Es difícil despedirse de esta gente. Son todos buena onda. Es difícil, no voy a mentir. No la pasa tan bien, pero tiene su límite de tiempo. Ya nada, el medio viejo la cortamos. En fin, mi parte deseándole lo mejor a él. Aparte, no. Ay, olvidé todo el video que nos mostró. Toda esta SweetieBot que nos mostró. Ahí por dentro, por fuera. Cañones. Ay, ay, ay. La verdad no se le olvidan las cosas. En fin. En fin. Llegando con itinerario. Les recuerdo que mañana tendremos la entrevista en este canal Bueno, la continuación de la entrevista escrita en Abril y García, de Maestro. Jueves, ahí va a ser cuando publique la entrevista al estado de Fighting is Magic Aurora. Espero le interese, espero le guste. No, la pasarán más. Y por último, no más importante, al menos, el domingo, a John Miranda, el dueño de Huérfano Producciones. Ahí para qué. No, no es necesario. Está ahí mismo en la pestaña comunidad de este canal. Ah, y por supuesto, espero ya han disfrutado la entrevista de Decker Lord ayer. Todavía la pueden visitar en el directo. O sea, en el blog, sorry. Ya, en fin. El segmento sonal a Luis David y a Vilgaro por ayudar. Saludos, Maestro que Germán Mans. Hasta que pase por acá. Esa es la última entrevista, así que no tiene que avisar mucho. En fin, de ahí parte saludos a God Unicorn, a Maestro Guerrero otra vez, a Jack the Dog, hasta con su universidad, a Gabriel Tercero. Esperamos, mando esa parte. ¿Alguien más falta? No, creo que no. Ahí todo el equipo de Pony Latino, dándole las gracias una vez más por darme este espacio y mostrar estos pedazos de entrevistas que son una belleza. Bueno, ok. Dándole las gracias de nuevo a SweetieBot, que nos habla acá en el chat. Bueno, no mucho que hacer. Todo dicho, se despide Miss Amber de los Pony fritos y Pony Latino. Nos vemos mañana si el destino lo considera posible. Ahí nos vemos, una vez más. Cuídense.